Hello Virgo, welcome to your Heart Wisdom reading for the week beginning 9th of November 2020 with me, Angela. Thanks for being here. I hope you're well and thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing. It helps me to know that what I'm doing is effective and reaching those that need it. It's much appreciated. I pre-shuffled the cards and I'm going to shuffle them again while I focus on your energy, dear Virgo. So what might you need to be focused on this week? By the way, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate, but I hope at least it gives you food for thought. If you'd like a private reading with me, the link to my booking system is below the video in the description box. So, what might you be needing to know this week, Virgo? What might be your challenge and how can you overcome it? And what message can we bring to Virgo for their highest good for the week beginning 9th of November 2020? So we have awakening, action, joy, and from the bottom of the deck, happiness. Wow, powerful reading, Virgo, and having joy and happiness together in those positions is just wonderful. So you've got awakening in the challenge position, action in the position that's linked to that challenge. Joy is the answer or the solution, and the underlying energy for the week is happiness. So, happy week ahead, Virgo. I'm so pleased for you. Now, what is this difficulty that you're having with this awakening? By the way, I recommend you check out the monthly if you haven't already done so, Virgo, because that gives the overall energy for the month, and I'm sure there's something about you taking action in that. And it's good that it's here again, because that shows consistency and that you're making progress. And, you know, they are general readings, so it's not necessarily that they would be linked. But I'm seeing a link, which is good. And yes, there's some action that you are wanting to take. And it's connected to this awakening, this new awareness that you have. And for some reason, you're finding that a challenge. And it would be understandable and quite normal for you to possibly have some fears or anxieties or doubts around stepping into this new way of being that this awakening will evoke. Because, you know, we can all prefer our comfort zone and better the devil you know, etc. And it can be our ego just trying to keep us safe and keep us in the same place. But you've been calling for this on a soul level, Virgo. You want this change, you want to move forward and have this this awakening, this breakthrough. And you know that it's important for you to do this if you want to grow and develop, whereas the ego just wants us, you know, to keep us in the same place. So this week, if you can let go of any negative thinking and quieten that voice of the inner critic that you know all too well, I'm sure, and just connect into this feeling of joy that's here for you. And I'm sure you've felt that already because you've begun this process. And this may well be a cause for celebration. Perhaps, you know, there is some celebratory event that's taking place for you or around you this week that you can, you know, enjoy. If that's not the case, you will be able to feel joy just by going within and recognizing that this shift is taking place for you. And having happiness here as well as joy, as I said earlier, it's just fantastic. And that's the overall energy, you know, it permeates the reading. So this new way of being, Virgo, is just going to have the effect on you to the extent that you will feel happiness on a level you haven't before, which is really profound. You may have had glimpses of it, but this is going to be prolonged and sustained. So it's something about you coming to a place of peace within yourself, and that's I'm feeling this awakening here. This realization that, you know, you are worthy of happiness and joy and you deserve the best. And you're going to have more love and compassion for yourself, which is really important, Virgo, because if you don't have love and compassion for yourself, then you're not comfortable in your own skin, and that can have a detrimental effect on those around you and ultimately your experience of life in general. So yes, really profound, and having action here in the heart of the reading, it's coming across very powerfully as I look at these cards, Virgo. And it's saying that you're taking action this week, whatever that means for you. It could be, finally saying no to something, or, finally moving forward with something. Yes, because it's a general reading, it's hard to be specific, but you will know how this relates to you, and you're going to move forward and take this action this week. And it's going to enable you, as I said, to connect into joy, and there may well be a celebration, and feel happiness on a much deeper level. So I wish you well with that, Virgo. I hope you have a wonderfully happy week, and please leave a comment to let me know how this resonates. I hope you can join me for the next weekly reading, and until then, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.